And we're back. All right, let's take a look at these profiles. Let's see. Start with Craig, our bestie from college. Dad of three, business and entrepreneur, and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's gotta do it. On a Friday night, you are most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6 minute mile. I have no idea what that is. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world championship. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. Oh my god. What do you never leave at home without? An extra tube of energy gel? Spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Oh, okay, so he's just all about like just the jock pretty much. The jock dad. How you? How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards. I like that already. When I went to Europe last year with my friends, the one of the things we did was just take strolls through graveyards, and it was fun. I love going through graveyards and just looking up tombstones and spending time with my son. If you would either like to chat about the latest Victorian fashion, the oh my god, inevitability of our own demise. Inevitability of our own demise. I'm so sorry. I can't talk it. Or black cats. I do like black cats. Please send me a letter. Alright, so far, Damien, you've got a few things I got in common with. Uh, on a Friday night, listen to true crime podcasts. Oh man, I've been recommended that too. uh, like crime podcast stuff about like unsolved mystery. I love listening to stuff like that. Well, I taxidermy my newest specimens. If you had one thing to take, just a coffin. I'm dead. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. Was it bosom? Now I'm kind of paranoid. Is it bosom or bosom? What do you want to be when you grow up? A bat? What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. What's your ideal date? It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. Ooh, cool. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. Spend a lot of time thinking about morality salience. Alright, Matt. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker, you can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no wave music. On a Friday night, I'm most likely to perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. If you had one thing to take to Desert Island, find tunes to pass the days away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. Huh. Your dream came true, buddy. What's your favorite music or movie genre? Shit with subtitles. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. Oh, okay, you kind of got me there. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in ear over ear, just in case. I spend a lot of time thinking about where did writing comas into song titles come from and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Mr. Teacher! Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on the 18th century literature of various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. You need to get your son, like, I don't know, like something needs to happen. It's on a Friday night, you are most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Oh, that actually sounds really nice. If you had one thing to take with you on this island, Rembrandts of Things Past by Marcel Proust. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. Ooh, you should hang out with Craig. He's got them muscles. Uh, what did you want to be when you grew up? Movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch and each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forgot them at home. Forget them at home a lot. I spend a lot of time thinking about. I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Hmm. Oh, Brian, the competitive man. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. I do miss fishing, actually. I hope I get to go when I visit my family. On a Friday night, I'm most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. Mmm, yum. If you had one thing to take your desert island, my fishing pole. What? That's actually smart. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts. What did you want to be when you grew up? Fireman. What's your favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies. Don't like them romantic comedies. What's your ideal date? Deck building. What do you never leave home without? My portable fishing pole. You're really into fishing. I didn't realize. I spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Your daughter's smarter than everyone. Joseph. Voted a Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Damn! Like Captain America. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. You are into sailing. I never would have known. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. On a Friday night, you are most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. You want to take Desert Island, my six string. Going through six string. If you had one thing to... Oh, I said that right. What are your turn-ons, my loving wife? If we choose him, are we gonna be a homewrecker? Well, for what we saw in the barbecue, it didn't seem like they were in a really good spot in their relationship anyway, and the wife was off drinking in the middle of the night and just hitting on almost everyone in the bar, so I don't know, unless he knows that already and consented to it, but uh what did you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. Aww. What your dream is sort of true. You're sailing away. What's your favorite movie genre? Feel good movies. Aww. What's your ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. What do you never leave home without? The good book. Well, I'm guessing the Bible. I spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. Hmm. Robert Smith. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it will use this information against us, right? can't tell if he's being serious or not after that camping story he told us. On a Friday night, you are most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Oh, was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. If you had one thing to take to Desert Island, a gun. Dude, no! Guns will run out of bullets. And if it's damaged, you won't be able to use the gun anymore. Knives, man. Knives or swords are the way to go. Or daggers. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to you. Okay. What did you want to be when you grew up? Grifter? Oh god, what's a grifter? What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neo-realism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing. What do you... Oh, you and Damien should go walk in the grave one day. What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives? Oh! Knife buddies! I spend a lot of time thinking about, you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes? Alright. So wait, can we decide right now who to send a message to? Ooh, okay, well, I am torn between these two. And he's a close second. Or third, depending who I should. Oh man. Do I go with Robert, Joseph? Well, I'll probably do all 3 of the guys I'm interested in. Maybe. Hmm. Who do I choose? Alright, I've got an easy solution for this. Hold on. Let me get my dice. I'm getting out my, let's see. Let me get out my dice. So I'm trying to choose between Robert or Joseph to do first. Those are my top 2 choices. So I got myself a 6-sided die. If this rolls a 1, a 2, or 3, I will go with Robert. And if it's a 4, 5, or 6, I will go with Joseph. Alright? Rolling the die.